Prime Minister says Canada's most important potential sovereignty challenge today is in the high north, and that protecting Canada's Arctic sovereignty is one of his government's top priorities. It appears no one told the Canadian Air Force. As Rob Gordon reports, it's just cancelled all its surveillance flights in the north for the next several months.
This Aurora patrol plane is bound for a surveillance mission off Newfoundland. It's one of the few Auroras able to fly right now. Only 6 of 14 based at CFB Greenwood here in Nova Scotia are up to the job. The rest are undergoing long-term maintenance.
The mission of the Aurora is to conduct surveillance and reconnaissance in the Atlantic, Pacific, and Arctic Oceans.
But with so few aircraft and the longest coastline in the world to patrol, the Air Force has had to make some hard choices. It won't be sending its flying eyes to Canada's Arctic for the entire winter.
Most likely, the fisheries patrol or the Arctic patrols will resume sometime in the spring of 2008.
The closest Aurora crews will get to the Arctic for the next 5 months is practicing northern flights in this high-tech simulator.
It's very much comparable to up north.
For this winter, the Air Force will dispatch its Auroras to areas off the east and west coasts only.
Based on the resources that we have available, every day for our flying program, we have a list of priorities. And that's in essence how we conduct our operations.
The government says the Arctic is a priority. Prime Minister Stephen Harper announced plans for new ice-capable warships and even a Navy base in the far north. All moves designed to strengthen Canada's claim to the Northwest Passage. In the past, the Auroras have made between 12 and 16 surveillance flights over the Arctic every year.
This is a sort of canary in the mine telltale that the money isn't there.
Defense expert Dan Middlemess says he believes the mission in Afghanistan is taking huge amounts of money, squeezing missions at home.
The reality of lack of funds for operations strikes home. We've seen this earlier this year with the Navy's reduction in its planned exercises at the end of its fiscal year.
After the Navy's money woes became public last year, the government restored the cancelled mission. But with more than half the Auroras in the repair shop, even if new money is found, the Air Force may have a hard time sparing an Aurora to patrol Canada's Arctic. Rob Gordon, CBC News, Halifax.
The government did not respond to calls today about the reduction in surveillance flights. Earlier this fall, we reported the government halted expensive upgrades on the Aurora fleet. At the time, the Department of National Defence said it would decide by November 20th whether to replace the entire fleet or go ahead with the upgrade.